Hi, I'm Gustav Plato. I'm the CEO of It's Just Results.
Hi, I'm Michael Cardaci. I'm with HRTec.
So gentlemen, tell me how your companies help minimize your customers' cybersecurity threats.
So now I'll go first. We go in and immediately assess and work with the companies and assess their security and their controls that they have in place. So we'll assess any place from 100, 200, in some cases we'll go up to 300 to 400 different types of security controls and identify how they're doing against each of those controls. And in many cases, companies have made certain progress with some of the controls, not so much in others. And we will work with them on an ongoing basis to try to minimize the controls that are sort of out of compliance.
So we try and minimize the customer's requirement for some of those controls. So we take over 70 to 80% of the controls that Gustav is talking about, and then help handhold the company through either somebody like Gustav or somebody else that can help make sure that those other last 20, 30% of controls are taken care of.
What are some common mistakes you see your customers make?
Oh, it's the entire spectrum, right? Things like clicking on emails that they shouldn't have. And all these emails, there's newer ones coming out. So that's just indicative of a group that's not continually training their employees. So that's part of the security aspect of this, that it's continuous, even with all of the employees and all their equipment.
Yeah, one of the things that we notice, in addition to that, is least privilege and user permissions on workstations or servers. Everybody wants to have full access, full administrative rights, because they have a job to do. But what we find is when we give out those administrative rights, that leads to security issues. So one of the change and transformational aspects is convincing people that they can be supported quickly and that there are service level agreements in place to take care of their problems, whether it's patching a system, getting new software on it, giving them the latest applications like you'd provide. With respect to other areas that we've looked at is in the area of policies. One of the things we've noticed is policies typically are cookie cutter policies. So a lot of times what we do is we work and customize those policies so they're tailored to environments in the client has their infrastructure or the infrastructure they're getting, like for Michael's company, and we tailor all those policies to dovetail with the infrastructure that they've built. About 40% of the controls in the compliance environment are policy related. And so improving policies, getting companies and people to work together on the policies with ourselves, with law firms, with companies like Michael's, that's the way you start shoring up and building the cultural transformation.